Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Sorry it took so long. Cyboy is on the verge of puking. And so Aurora, you doing, girl? Aurora likes to run and hide whenever he pukes for whatever reason. So I had to deal with that. Alright, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. What am I? Aurora, please stop, baby. Thank you. That's a good girl. Okay. Hi. Welcome in, Tech. Welcome in, Lackey. Welcome in, 9. I scored the God of War for $10 at my local grocery store. If you want proof, clearance. $9.98. Pepto Bismol. It doesn't. He just ate too fast. Once he calms down, he'll be fine. So yes, I do. Of course, Tech has the butts emote. I couldn't put it on anywhere else that would fit, so it was just a what 25. What is it? 25K? No. No, we got another series to get through before we get to anything else. But yes, everybody says it's great, and I was like, it's stupid not to buy it for $10, right? But they had that. They had God of War 3 Remaster. Oh, shut up, 9. You're gonna love this game. Or not. You probably won't. I love this game. Um, they did have all of their Switch games on sale. Like, at most, they were $41. They had the Mario 3D, whatever, the special Mario thing, marked down for $23. And I would have gotten it, but they were completely out. They like they had no Switch games. Yeah, you will like. There were a couple. I was like, I don't know. They had The Last of Us remastered for $10. Um, that's something else. Had new Mortal Kombat for 20. Like I've scored so many good games for cheap. Um, I got Ukulele for $5. I got Death Stranding for $10. I got Mortal Kombat X for $10. I mean, it's just they owe me though. They fucking owe me. Kingdoms of. I mean, a lot of the stuff I wouldn't play. Like I'm not gonna play. Stop it. I'm not gonna play that one game I just said. Okay. There it goes. Yeah, I'm not gonna play The Last of Us. Eh. Mortal Kombat. I got it. I got X. Yeah, Ukulele. I got for $5. Which is worth $5. Um, doing girly. They had. I got that a while back, but they fucking owe me, man. They let some lady steal my prescription glasses off. Well, they weren't on my face, I'm guessing, but that's not my kind of game. I'll watch it, but I won't play it. I don't. I like the story. The story is cool. The game is cool. I can't play it. I just can't. But I've seen it. I've seen. I'm to shut up. I've seen a good bit of it. Yeah, I have it on. I've got it on the PS4, PS3. I got it somewhere. I might get around to today. It's just I don't care. I know it's like one of the best video games of all time, and it's one of the ones that you have to play. But I'm just like, I would. That's a game I would much rather watch than play. Better not be puking. Um, but yeah, they had a shit ton of games. Like fun. Yeah. I mean, I need to play Final Fantasy 7 as well, but I'm just like, eh. Oh. I think that's another game I'll just. But yeah, scored pretty good today. Oh, and they had the new like Star Wars Squadrons for bucks too. Yeah, the new one looks great. It looks great. I don't think it's my thing though. It plays like shit. Calling yourself out, man. How is it? I'm not gonna buy. We have it. It's not even open yet. Um. Um. But yeah, they had it down for 20 bucks. They had Cyberpunk for 41, and I was like, what? Take back Squadrons? I didn't buy it. Cyber sucks. I mean, I was hoping they were gonna like discount it like way down to because it sucks so bad. But yeah, anyone want this by the way? Um, but no. I hoped. All right, so it's been a wild like holy shit, 20 minutes already. Fourth rep. Aw, that sucks. It really sucks. I believe it's been dealing with poop, getting feisty on the phone, dealing with the dogs, puking. Mm. Anyway. Alright. Let's. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Taking off your adventurers.
Unless it's in carpet. And they don't ever puke on the tile or whatever it is. No, they puke on the carpet. Okay. We didn't watch the intro. And usually they're like, have you played this before? Oh, maybe. Alright, let's watch the opening. Long ago. Oh.
In the castle of a kingdom called Daventry.
I don't have to read. Look at these graphics.
Alexander, here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
Hmm? I suppose I am.
Can't do it, ma'am.
Son, it's been months. You've
I'm
got
still
to
mad at
put
you.
yourself together. After all, you only met her that once.
I know.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No.
Read the
No one's
narrator.
even heard of it. It's like she's just vanished.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something else, dear.
Never.
I'll try, Mother.
And everyone just kind of ignores the mirror.
Alexander, I feel so alone. I don't know what to do. Alexander, I wish you were here. Alexander, Alexander, Alexander.
Cosima!
Stop
Wait!
talking to me like that.
Mother! Mother, come quick!
Alexander, what on earth? You're white as a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cosima.
Terrified.
She was in the mirror.
In the
Not-
mirror.
There is no
Yes.
Medusa in this game.
Showed me how to find her.
How?
The stars. I saw the stars outside her window. I can navigate by the stars.
Oh, Alexander, if you really go,
It will be all right, Mother. I promise.
Didn't we pan back to Alex? Oh, I love this one. I love the birds that don't flap. No. Or why? Because we killed her. Did we kill her twice already? Look, they don't flap. They're just really good at soaring. Wind Waker. Yeah, we're playing Wind Waker, like old school Wind Waker. Speaking of Wind Waker, dude, when you... Oh, there they go. 9, when you playing Wind Waker? Or no, y'all were gonna wait until it comes on Switch? Is that right? Oh, this is great. It's very dated though.
Three long months, Prince Alexander sailed the known seas and
I'm-
beyond.
Hey, I told you I would buy you a large pizza with however many toppings you want on there. That should be incentive enough. Well, and plus, in Vegas it should be legal, right?
Land ho! Land ho! Land ho!
Yeah, I don't think your girlfriend would appreciate that tech. Yeah, exactly. Lucky's right. You could totally get prostitute topping.
As the ship
Take that
comes to
back.
shore, day turns to night and the sea turns violent.
Ew. Well, I mean, if you did, then there would be no problem. Can you tell this was made in the early 90s? Yeah, that kind of surprises me. Only kind of. King's Quest. I'm sure that's out there. This is not what I wanted. You want King's Quest? Oh, if I can find it, maybe I'll play it. I'll stream it in Discord. Because I'm very certain if I find it, they're gonna like instant ban me on here. Yeah, well this is going. Let me look. Let me go look. Oh, hey, Gritty.
Alexander awakens to find himself on an unfamiliar beach. For a moment, he is too dazed to remember how he got here. Then he does remember. The shipwreck, the sea. Just as he had seen his men safely into the lifeboats, a gigantic wave picked him up and tossed him overboard into the churning sea. That was the last he'd seen of his
So
crew.
nope.
Debris from the shipwreck
I
is
don't
scattered
believe
along
that
the
there is a
shore,
King's
but
Quest.
of the
Sorry.
lifeboats and his men, there is thankfully no trace. He can only hope and pray that the lifeboats survived the
Well-
currents, and that his men made their way safely back to Daventry.
Yeah, I mean, 12:40. If y'all can find me Kink's Quest, the game. Okay, so what is Rule 43? Because 34 is anything and everything is porn, right? Is that?
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach. Alexander pushes the plank to one side. A box has been partially buried under sand.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Rule 43 is... Please school me.
There's nothing of interest in that part of the box.
I just poked at something that's shiny.
There's nothing of
Oh.
The box must have opened in the sea, spilling its treasure. Everything has been washed away, except for one coin of Daventry. There's nothing...
Get the box, or get the coin.
And leaves
Thank
the
you.
ruined box where it is.
So we're at a little bit of an advantage with this one. I've played this one and watched this one played so many times. Is that your Rule 34?
Alexander examines the tree's hollow, but finds nothing of interest.
Let's go to the cat. It exists if you're willing to look long enough for it. Gotcha. Well, y'all know pretty well. I believe in Rule 43 pretty well. Because I've looked up so many things for you guys.
The odd-looking guards at the castle doors,
But at the same
hoping
time,
to
I get
learn more
curious.
about
I have
his
to know.
predicament.
Good day to you, guards. I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that
Couldn't
you
find
say?
any.
A castaway? A likely story. We haven't had
Just
any
Yo-Yo,
foreigners in this
the
pod
porn
since Al
star.
Hazred arrived.
Who is a
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for
forget what
any
he is.
secrets. You're
That's tough.
standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather, what's left of the royal family.
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
World
This
Otter
is
Day?
the land of the Green Isles. The Isle of
I
the
did not
Crown
know that
is
was
the
a
main
thing.
island, foolish boy.
Then Princess Cassima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasure jewel to God, and we consider it an honor.
Can I go in?
Excuse me,
He's my
guardsmen.
lady love.
Guard dogs. I've been traveling for months to see Princess Cassima. I would like
Perfect.
an audience, please.
I'm sorry, but the princess is not receiving visitors, particularly not strangers.
But I'm a prince. Look at my princey ring.
Alexander decides to show his royal insignia ring to the Castle of the Crown Guards. With all of his
Yes,
papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only possible calling card he can think of.
What, Alexander? Dollar
Good
Store
day.
Bruce Campbell?
I'm Prince Alexander of
Ah,
Daventry. I'm an acquaintance of
I
Princess
see it.
Cassima.
I see it now.
If you could just inform her that I'm here, please.
So everyone says. Let me just look at that ring.
What does it say, Gruff?
Oh.
Kingdom of Daventry, Prince Alexander. Ah, wait here while I go see what Captain Saladin thinks of this.
Unfortunately, no. That would make the game very interesting. But no, only Sir Bruce Campbell can pull off a chainsaw hand.
The guard
And still be
returns
hot.
a moment later with a majestic-looking creature. Captain Saladin speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, I presume. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Wizir Alhazred will want to meet you, if indeed you are a friend of the princess.
Puppy, puppy,
Please
puppy.
follow me.
Everything looks funny. It looks off. I don't know why.
Lord Alhazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
What is it that you seek, Prince Alexander?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord, but I came to see Princess Cassima. Some months ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Wardock and Mananan.
When my father rescued us, he also liberated Cassima and sent her home.
Then your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Well, I came to make sure that Cassima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation.
Bad
to
form? He's ready.
I have no doubt she did exactly
He's ready
that
to
at the
strike.
time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cassima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Cassima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone. Princess is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a
Right?
princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind. Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Cassima to take her responsibilities
I'm not talking to you.
seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden. As was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Cassima wants now. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
Never.
I see. I suppose that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Cassima...
Oh.
Well, I apologize.
A young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Perhaps I will take the opportunity to look around your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. But it is your neck. You may risk it if you please. Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
Alrighty, so Princess Cassima is engaged to this asshole. Totally liked us.
You have had your hearing with Wizir Alhazred. I trust you will respect his wishes and not return. I have been instructed not
such a cute
to let you
puppy.
into the castle again. Good
Hold
day,
on.
my lord.
Quick! Aw, I was gonna make him a prince
Saladin
puppy.
whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate, and they nod with understanding.
I mean, like I said, everything is a kink. There's probably a yo-yo kink in there somewhere.
Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
I just didn't look hard enough because I got bored. Okay, I gotta speed this. Run, Alexander! Alright, so... Was there anything in the tree?
Alexander examines the tree's hollow, but finds nothing of interest.
Okay. About the rock.
Alexander has no need to carry around large rocks.
But there's a hole in the rocks, it looks like. Alright, so they won't let us into the castle. Pygophiliac. I'm gonna regret asking this, but what is it? Not in here.
Alexander examines the large pot. It's currently empty, but a few scraps in the bottom indicate that it is
Yes,
used as
man.
a dump site on occasion.
Oh! Alright. Look for some hot blondes. No.
Old lamps for new. Old lamps for new.
Good day.
What you got?
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only
That's
hope
Fat
for better
Blade.
days.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so I got this coin. What can you do with it?
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper.
Taylor!
Make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items.
Welcome
on the
in.
counter
Thank
to
you for
make
the
a
raid.
selection.
Welcome in. You deserve all the kick. Sounds. Alright, I do need to pay Gage to make some weird things. Thank you, Taylor.
I see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale.
Welcome in,
She
Taylor.
is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine, barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Yeah, you're not watching any blondes. Let's take the
That
nightingale.
mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember. Thank you.
Yeah, fine. Alright. Yeah, Tech, go away. I'm mad at you.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
Talk to me.
Good
Watch
day,
these
sir.
nuts.
I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young man. Who are you, and what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown, because the royal family's
There's
castle
a lot of
is
talking at the beginning.
Besides the castle, we also have this village, and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain,
God of War.
Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
At least
Kind of, yeah.
Does no one know for certain?
Bye, Tech.
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the
Game is
next.
tough. Like the new
Even
one?
Darker places are reputed to be closer
The one I
here
got?
than anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a claim.
Claim, yes, but probably just local
We'll play it one day.
superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
I will definitely play it on
Dear
baby ass baby
young
mode.
man seeking such knowledge,
I
will
play for
travel
the
to
story,
shores
not
and
for
learn
the
about them firsthand.
the
Making
challenge.
leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally.
Challenge comes later.
Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years.
I don't care.
Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days.
Have they
And you
announced another
haven't
one?
been there already.
I'm way out of the
You
loop.
might seek an audience at the castle.
Thank you kindly, merchant, for all your good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
Okay. So,
Alexander rests his feet for a moment. Alexander picks up and leafs idly through a book called The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages. Well, that was refreshing.
well, at least he had fun.
Alexander is not interested in those self-help books.
I love self. I really don't.
Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry. He reads, "Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast." Not bad. And another. "Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care.
I'm out of the loop.
Where shadow they her earthly bed, oh, that she were not there." Yikes. And another. "What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee? The name of love cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry the haunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you."
A little close to home, that one.
Alexander returns the love poem book to the shelf.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next one to come out. I still need to play all the DLC,
Alexander picks up the fallen page.
which that'll probably
It's the
come
love poem
real
he
soon.
particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
I
Sweet
see that
puppy.
old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times.
What, the DLC?
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant.
Ah, we got a love poem.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores
Oh, we were
Alexander.
reading a love poetry book. Okay. What about this book over here?
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
Alright, we got a free book. Let's just go. Alright, let's look around. Yes. Hi, lady.
The girl is too far away to hold a conversation with Alexander.
You hate this? This is great.
Alexander has not been invited to pick the family's roses.
Why?
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses! I've told you 1,000,000 times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you!
Game is great,
Still
okay?
got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning! And get your veil back on! No one wants to look at your face!
Oh, he's probably not in here now.
Stepmother.
Game is good, okay?
Hey, stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
Fuck off, you kid.
Come on, jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
Your eyes are glowy.
What would Alexander do with that huge sheet of canvas?
Oh, not the
What would-
canvas. On the door.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh well, perhaps
It
he
looked
just
like he
dove under the
exploded.
water.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh. Good chat.
Alexander promises himself that
No.
the boat does not. Alexander.
Go.
Alright.
Alexander.
Welcome in, Void. How goes it?
I said the ferry's out of business. What do you want to keep bothering me for?
I can't click on you.
Alexander.
Go away.
Oh my god.
I said the ferry's out of business.
Yeah. I can't.
Alex.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Thank
My
you.
name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say
Never.
old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I
Old
guess
people
it'd be
can't hear?
right if
Alright.
Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
Alright. Here we go.
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
How about that? Is that better, or let me know if I need to turn up a little bit more.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such
Peephole.
thing. 'Tis a real
Oh,
shame.
yeah.
Things used to be so friendly.
Peeking in the peephole.
Then this unrest is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the
That's
first
just
taste
his
of
look.
seawater.
But there must be
He
some way to
likes
get
having a
out this
condom on
island.
his head.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
What else can he give
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen
Okay.
Ilaria and Princess Cassima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset.
He does have a
But who could
twitchy
be
eye.
spreading these lies? She asked
Ah,
the
he might
Queen.
give us.
But
He's
the
got
Queen
the
had no
twitchy eye
answer.
scurvy. What about this thing? Can
There's
I have
nothing
it?
of interest on. There's nothing. Alexander. There's nothing.
Why?
there's
Why
nothing-
is the
I see
cursor
you
off?
have a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps it will at that. Thank you.
Got the blue scabies? I don't know if I want to know what the blue scabies are. Alright, I'm going to leave now.
Well,
Thank you for your rabbit's foot.
Thanks for allowing me into your home.
Posh, not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
Really don't. Alright, so we got a rabbit's foot. He told us to go talk to the pawn shop owner.
Good day.
What you got? Oh, it's that guy again.
Alexander
Yeah.
takes a mint.
Thankfully, that's the last time we talked to that guy.
Excuse me, merchant, but the
Yep.
ferryman mentioned that you
We
might
talked
have a
to Fat
magic
Blade a
map
lot.
of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in
Dumbledore,
traveling.
no.
It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
Oh, I missed it. What do you say? Alright, so we got the map, Or me going, Dumbledore, no! Alright, sorry, I'm trying to figure something out. As being a bitch about.
Old lamps for new. Old lamps for new.
Alright. Let's... Oh. Yeah, probably. Probably. Okay, so let's use this map. Where do we want to go?
There is no Alexander Reed. What was it when I looked at you?
Oh.
The name.
I thought that was...
Alexander has a love poem from a book.
Wait, did we not get the map? I was not paying attention. The old Twitch shit. Oh, no, I know what I need to do. Okay.
Good day.
He's not gonna just give it to me. I have to give him something cool.
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex.
Yay,
I will
magic
keep your
map.
ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind. And I'll remember about the map.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak
Nah.
sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar. The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished. From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a magic map. You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that. Yes. Master.
What? You don't like the... The genie
What
guy?
is this about a magic map? With
He
the
gets
map,
drunk off of mints.
Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly, quickly as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell
What,
them...
the Wazir or Shamir? Genie guy. Okay, so... Look, the birdie.
A nightingale perches on a high branch of the tree. She sings the most beautiful song Alexander has ever heard.
I got one too.
Alexander waters
Yeah.
the mechanical nightingale
'Cause
and
he was
places it on the
drunk.
ground. The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree
Oh,
cocks her
goodness.
head and listens intently. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
Hey, you better use the alert mode thingy emote. Oh, not that.
Alexander what was it? What the
Stop,
name?
stop. You wanna take that, birdie?
Alexander holds out the poem to the nightingale. To Alexander's
Sneaky snake.
surprise, the nightingale swoops down and grabs the page from his hand. The nightingale flies off towards the castle with the poem. Where might she be taking it?
Okay, bye-bye. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can, now we get the map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Ooh. Alright, so we got Isle of the Sacred Mountain, Isle of the Beast, or the Isle of Wonder. Where should we go first? Isle of Flat. Alright, we're going to the Isle of Flash.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. One of the oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy. He seems to be the only one who can't sleep. In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of white.
Okay, let's see if we can't get that.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Well,
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop. Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
that book even about?
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly. Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop.
It doesn't say what, it's just a book. Alright, maybe that'll make
If you're
sense.
having trouble sleeping, Perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great!
Yeah.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey! You fixed my mouth! It feels great!
Ah, the little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
Hey, this thing's floated close.
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?" Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
Alright. So we're gonna save since we have not saved yet. There we go. The Isle of Blessed Dig. There's... I know we can't...
Alexander
I've played
pulls
this
out
enough.
his magic map.
We can't go on the island. Not too far in yet. We need something
Alexander
else.
feels a
So we'll just go clockwise. Perfect.
Alexander takes the feather.
Feather?
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment he can smell nothing else. There
Alright.
appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
I will have to go get a book here in a second. Oh, not a second. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. Alrighty. Great. So we're not gonna do anything else
pulls
here.
out his magic map.
We're gonna go look at the other Isle of the Beast.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Aurora's laying on my bed looking so cute. Aurora, you're a cutie girl. Says don't talk to me. Honey!
Alexander would look pretty silly diving for that rabbit. There's no way he could catch it with his hands.
Well... So we're gonna save... Isle of Beast. I want to see what happens when he tries to cross the boiling
A pond lies
lake.
across the path.
Pond?
The water boils as if over some magical flame.
Let's do it.
Alexander decides to brave the boiling pond.
That
And
was
soon
quick.
realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Ah, we died.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
It looks like Alexander's in a bit of a stew.
This is my favorite death animation of any of the King's Quest or Quest for Glory games. Okay.
Alexander
So I think we can go back
Alexander
here now.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alrighty. Let's go up here now. This has gotta speed up.
Alexander hears someone coming.
"5 fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man," said he, "with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If man it be, then man it dies." Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Alright, we gotta give him something to smell. Smelly flower.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Uh-oh. I didn't get something.
Tom Troll I am, that's
Oh, well.
all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Groganor, do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Wants to hear something. We got the
Alexander
nightingale.
winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
Yeah, take your sweet time winding it too. Oh, nightingale's going.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me. Taste, Grump, that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
There you go.
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
That's a bunch of weirdos.
Dilly, dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
This one's the creepiest.
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet. Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
And we're gonna... Oh, we can't make a run for it. Well, we're just gonna use our map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
We're gonna get the fuck out of here. I don't have the right thing.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
You want some popcorn? I want some. She heard me say it. Popcorn? I want some popcorn. He knows that word. Hey Birdie, you got anything for me? I don't have anything for you. Oh, she's asleep. Okay. Yay! That's what I needed you to do.
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb.
Fake thumb. I mean, we could use a fake
Alexander
thumb.
finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Alright. So even though we just did it, we gotta go back. We gotta go deal with those guys again. Because I forgot about the bottle of perhaps empty.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
It may be empty ink bottle, okay?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alright. I wish it would just start where we left off, but no.
Alexander.
Thankfully we can skip all the their dialogue.
5 fierce guards of the Isle we...
Okay.
Old...
Smelly Man. Go, Smelly Man.
Tub.
Yep.
Listen.
Birdie.
Alexander winds the Tin Nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears can
Alright, yeah.
taste...
We're just gonna do this because I forgot he ate the mint.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels...
I promise I've played this a million times. I blame my drink. Right, you can speed up.
Alexander's magic near the button.
Yep. Alright, let's go do this again. Actually, I'm gonna go refill my drink, and then we'll do it again.
Alexander...
Okay, so I'll be back. Just give me a second.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
I have to say I'm a little sad. The last of my nine-banded armadillo whiskey. Good. It was very yummy. I need to go get some. I totally forgot to tally up how much I got last stream to in the booze bucket. Okay, let's try this again.
Alexander...
Yeah. Do this a third time.
5 fierce guards...
Just get wasted. I'm working on it.
Old...
Alexander...
Tub Troll...
Tech just wants me to spill all the secrets.
Alexander winds the Tin Nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
What? Gosh, takes so long. It's a girly. He's so cool.
A nose...
Yeah.
Taste...
Alright. There you go.
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grumpflump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet. Treat.
Okay. Creepy fingers. Go.
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Alright, last one. So that empty bottle of ink, it's actually invisible ink.
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
Spoilers.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
Well, we've dealt with them. And we never see them again.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
Alright, we're gonna save. Flaccid Dick. Alright. Good talk. Let's go.
Alexander investigates the intricate spider's web in the corner.
Got something
the spider
there.
who lives there is not amused. Alexander feels the tiny pinprick of the spider's bite and the slow burning of her poison.
Oh, good thing we just saved. Alright.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
Don't know she's a widow. You just saw. Alright, let's talk to her first.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales.
Swisher!
Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, I mean, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! I mean, the loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you
I told you, I
consider
don't
the
have a husband.
advantages.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Grab it!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love!
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
Alright, can we talk to the bees?
Alexander
They're so
can't
cute.
see any way to hold a conversation with that.
There is no reply.
Okay.
Hey, hands off the goods there, son.
Oh, sorry.
Can I talk to you?
Hello? Is anyone there in the books?
No, there's no one here.
Hello?
Well, it looks like there's someone there.
No.
Okay. He's not gonna talk. Alright, bye.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Was it Grilly?
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close. The bump on the log does not look particularly interesting to Alexander.
Okay. Talk to you?
Alexander sees no point in trying to talk to that stick in the swamp.
Sorry, Rory's being cute and she's cute and I don't have a Twitch husband either.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Alexander picks up Rotten Tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
So cute. Pick up a
Alexander
baby?
doesn't want to pick the baby's tears. They may not be done growing. Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
And pet him?
Alexander approaches the snapdragons. Those unfriendly snapdragons don't want Alexander anywhere near them. Alexander decides to pick up the hole in the wall. A hole in the wall could be a very useful thing.
You want out, girl?
Alexander startled the poor thing. It's run
Hang it
off
out.
to hide behind the wallflowers.
Okay. Oh, but I'm inside. Dude, I feel ya. Humidity heat is the worst. Let me... Here for the past days. Welcome in, Phoenix. How are ya? Sorry. Let's go through here. Chessboard land.
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land? That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
But the humidity?
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the
You
lump
ain't
of
shit
coal to the
here.
Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the
Mine
singing
just curls
stone.
now. It
It's
used to
not
just kind of
fair
frizz
that you
out,
get
but
the
now it just
coal,
curls,
too.
and it looks kind of cute.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
No.
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember,
Oh, yeah.
white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Stop.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes.
Why did you have to come all the way to the gate to do this? That it
The lump
is.
of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
I mean, it doesn't look... Stop for a second. Doesn't look like there's a lot going on
Alexander
in
picks up
Pestland.
the Red Queen's scarf.
But I'll take your scarf. I don't remember why I need it, but I'll take it. Okay. Let's go. See, what do we have here? We got this
The
guy.
old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we got the iceberg lettuce. Let's go throw that in the boiling water.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oof.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Do I have it? What don't I have? Oh, it's melting. Quick!
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce.
Whee!
The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
Can I get that?
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, 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 ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling,
it
but
looked
it's
pretty
hardly
melty.
bathwater. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Yay! Okay. We're gonna save again because it's been a minute. Let's go on.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's nothing to do.
There's a
Alexander
stone.
sees nothing of interest there.
But there's a stone right there.
Alexander picks up the brick.
Alright, we're not gonna trust
You
that
aren't
guy.
gonna listen to me, are you?
Oh.
Well, we'll just see about that.
Goodbye!
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
I like how he's just like, huh. Kinda weird. Alrighty. So... that grass was perfect. Alright, so I'm trying... I mean... It was pretty cool.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Alright, so let's go back
Alexander
here.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, so we've gone to a couple places. I watched Game Grumps play this not too terribly long ago, but I'm having trouble remembering what I need to do.
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the fairy, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Couldn't he just poof over, get the mint, and poof back and be like, here's your mint? Could he not? Here, let me get my ring back.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Oh. Let's see what you got on your
Alexander
table.
takes a closer look.
I don't think I need this yet. I think I could probably go ahead and get... No. Nope. I need
Might
this
I
first.
trade for that flute?
Certainly.
Okay. It's been a minute since I've... Oh, what's
Alexander
this?
sees nothing particular.
There's a sign.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before.
The,
He decides to take a
The
closer
cursor's
look.
off, I think. And I don't know how or why.
It's a proclamation. It reads,
Citizens rejoice.
announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles. Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kasima will be another man's wife.
Okay. I think I remember what to do. Have anything to give to the birdie? Nope. Sorry, birdie. Okay, so let's go back.
Alexander
Yeah.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
So Phoenix, have you played this one before? Okay.
Zounds, those wallflowers
Yeah.
sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. My grandma played this a lot when I was a kid. Let's see, did I not get the flute? I thought I got the flute. What happened? Did I just think I got the flute and I just didn't? Because we were looking at it. I was like,
Alexander
I
feels
need
a
this.
strange pulling sensation.
Did I not? Am I crazy? Okay. Okay. Well, here, let me... Okay. Oh, it's still the bird. Yeah. Okay, that's enough, Birdie. I don't think I need the bird anyway. I feel like this version's maybe a little bit buggy.
Good.
Alexander.
Might I trade for that flute on the counter?
Certainly. What do you wish to offer me in trade?
Ah, okay. I didn't get back
Would
the
you
bird.
mind if I trade?
Of course, Prince Alex, please.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I didn't
I'll
give
take
back the bird.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Get out of here. Yeah, I have noticed this one's a little buggy.
Alexander
Now,
feels
let's try it again. No, and no wonder he's not doing good in business. He's not making any money. Okay, so let's play for the wallflowers.
May I have this dance?
Oh,
Joking.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
Man, look at him go.
The dancing wallflowers are oblivious to Alexander. Alexander could climb the wall.
No. Gimme.
While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Got him. Okay. Think I might have every. Nope, I need to go back. Okay, so I gotta go back to town. I got the hole in the wall. Brick. I think that's everything.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Right, Phoenix. Count on you. I need to go back and get the tinderbox. But
Alexander
everything
feels
else,
a strange
I think
pulling
I'm
sensation.
good to do the Isle of the Sacred Mountain. Am I wrong? It's been a minute. Alright, so we'll get the tinderbox. I gotta go get the book. And then we'll climb that wonderful, wonderful mountain. I am wrong. What else do I need?
Prince Alexander.
I gotta go talk to Jalo. Let me give you this.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the
I
counter.
have a book.
Alexander looks closely at the
Oh,
items
you're
on
talking
the
about
counter
the,
to make his selection.
The dangling participle?
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
You? Okay, wait. Did I actually get it that time? Yes. Okay. I need to read a poem? I did. I've already done the poem. I do need to go talk to Jalo. Ugh.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
I'm not here for you. I'm here for Jalo.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried
I don't
about
like
the
Jalo.
princess.
Excuse
Princess,
me
you
again,
said?
sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm
I
not
did.
interested in talking to strangers.
Oh my gosh, here. That's a rabbit foot.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess,
Very
Alexander
strange.
shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
Damn
I
it.
appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince
Language.
Alexander.
Casima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship, now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Casima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again.
I won't get full points.
It is said they died of
Why not?
heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only
But
known.
I don't care.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days.
I like you
The
just as much as I like
streets
Tinkle.
are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are, and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jallo. I am clown to the royal court, and had been since the marriage of Casima's parents, King Caliphim and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Casima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Casima. I'm still living at the Castle of the Crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Casima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion.
What can you tell me about the Wazir?
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul Al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for Al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Casima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Casima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Casima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. Now I must return to the castle. Look, I don't want to arouse suspicion. I'll try to meet you here again later.
Thank you for the information, Jallo. Be very careful.
Bye, Jallo. I don't want to see you again. Well, I have officially finished the 9-band whiskey. I'm sad. Okay. Is there anything else that I need? Let's see. Let me go through. Bye, Jello. So I've got brick, got the thing, I've got the hole in the wall. Is there anything else? I'm gonna say no. Oh my god, you're still walking. I'm gonna follow. Hey, we're buddies.
Good day, Jallo. Greetings, my fine furred friends.
Gotcha. Will you let him in? Here, birdie.
Alexander holds out his royal ring, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the poem, in the chance that the receiver might be Cosima. The nightingale swoops down, grabs the ring, and takes it towards the castle.
And pawns it.
Cosima! Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here, then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
Hi, birdie.
The little bird makes a delivery.
Thank you.
It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cosima herself?
Or am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
You look so disappointed. I haven't seen it yet. Let's see. Sing, deliver. Let me go see if the dangling participle is here.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strain.
Oops, no. Okay. He's usually like right around here, right? I don't remember what you have to do to trigger him. I do have the sentence.
Alexander.
Maybe let's go back to the Isle of Wonder. Let's talk to the Werb.
Hey,
oh.
Hey, you want this book? Pretty terrible.
There's no reason to use. There's no reason. There's no reason.
Okay.
That would serve no purpose. Alexander has.
I did not. It's been a while since I've played this game.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels.
And that song is gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the week, by the way. That's not Allie.
Good day,
Ollie's.
Prince.
Yep, yep, yep.
Now,
Now, let's talk.
How fare you, merchant?
sufficiently well, thank you, Alexander. My only wish is for more time to read.
How fare you,
Quite.
Okay. What would you say about this?
There's no reason to use that.
How fare you?
Business could be better. Too many people are losing interest in reading these days. It is a sign of the times.
Everybody's on their iPads.
Alexander is a little old for those children's books.
Sure.
How much for that book on the counter, merchant?
It is a fine
Couldn't even see
book,
it.
is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life.
I need
tell
a
you
spell
what,
book.
if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spelled book for it.
Cool. Right. So, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you for that, Phoenix. I would have totally forgotten about that. Because I've played this a good handful of times, and I watched this or listened to this
Alexander pulls out his
somewhat
magic map.
recently, like last month. I listened to the Game Grumps play it.
Alexander feels
But I didn't forget about that. And I will have no walkthroughs on this one. None whatsoever. Hey, you got a book?
Hello?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry.
I want to talk to
I
you.
didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner. All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, Bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so.
It just
Sorry.
sounds downright dirty.
Idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
Alright, let's, he said the words we needed to hear.
There's no reason to use that on the.
There's
no. Alexander.
Thank you. I
Alexander.
guess I was hiding behind the rock and couldn't see it. See the water. Hey, there's our friend.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
I honestly don't remember what a dangling participle is, but...
Alexander doesn't
That
want
they
to
did.
do anything to alter the tree.
Not the tree.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you, I do. Go I with you?
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Alrighty, we have a pet now.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Sorry. I'm arguing with someone. Sentence I can imply two things due to improper. Gotcha.
Alexander.
School was a long time ago. Dark passenger. Yeah, okay, first, honestly, who is not at all excited for the new Dexter series, or season?
Hello, Bookworm? I have
Speaking of
something
dark
you might be
passengers.
interested in.
Well, what is it this time?
I
I
got
found
your
this little
buddy.
fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
I could do without this.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
Hold on. Alright, when you modify the wrong noun. I got you. Did we get the book? No.
Alexander.
Okay, we did. R for Rare or Team Rocket. It's been a long time since.
Alexander.
Okay, so let's go get the spell book.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Bye-bye.
Hello. I will
Really
be
funny
right up.
mental image. But no, I do get that one.
Now, what can I...
Okay, here you go. About that?
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Since he used to do spells. I did not enjoy that game. 3 and 5, I did not enjoy too much. All right, let's see if we got it.
Alexander.
Okay, I'm gonna save real quick. If we're here. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okie doke. Alrighty. I am back and I have popcorn. This popcorn's. Aha!
Alexander would love to sit a spell.
No, there's a
Alexander
teacup up
would-
there. There's a teacup.
Alexander takes the teacup.
You? Alrighty, so you know what? Let's give that baby a bottle.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
Sorry. Alrighty. So we're gonna collect some tears.
Why would Alexander want to put tears in a teacup?
Okay, okay. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna hear him cry. Okay, we don't need that one. Oh, damn it.
This is the last page.
Okay. What about now?
Why would Alexander... Why would...
So we're gonna save here. I forgot. I need to go get the book anyway. Damn it. I'll be back. Okay. So I have it. I had to go get the book. I have the King's Quest collection book from way back in the day. Alrighty. So where we're going is I need this.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Right.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
We're gonna save here because we'll need to. But first, Phoenix, I think I got everything. Are we good to go up the mountain now? Because even if you don't have the book, I do believe you can go back later and do whatever. We're gonna start. Sorry, I'm throwing shit.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer. Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs. Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Okay. Talked about all this stuff. Okay. Okay. I think. So now
The
this
steps
part.
cannot be moved.
We're gonna have fun with this one. We're gonna save here again. Yep.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
A Magister of Language will... If I remember correctly, you have to spell out store. So... They've got an alphabet in here.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more
I
steps
was
emerge from the granite
right.
cliffs.
I don't remember where you find that, but that's the answer. All right. I'm gonna save again. I'm very surprised. I'm not gonna say why. Surprise.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
I don't want to jinx myself. Okay, so the third challenge. Four men standing in a row. Third from the left and down you go. So, rest in order. Youngest, the oldest, and the second set. Youngest, the oldest, second son.
Oh. Nothing happens.
Okay, good.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
The youngest, the oldest.
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
Oops!
And we die.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
What a riddle. Stones of stealth. Find a guide to keep your head.
Yeah. Okay. Four men standing in a row. Okay.
Alexander.
Third from the left and down you go. So we just don't do that one. The rest in order. Move you on. Youngest, the oldest, the second son. Be the youngest, the oldest, the second
The
son?
stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Kind of backward. Ooh. All right, here we go. Stay right here. Again, I'm very surprised.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Sacred 4. Let's see, this is the 5th challenge. Nope. Sacred 4. This one I don't remember. Phoenix, if you're still in here. Hint. I don't remember this. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay. So, tranquility. I gotta find what matches tranquility. So it's this one. Tranquility. Color azure. This one. Caterpillar. This one. And air.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Yeah, you kind of have to have the book or something, or I guess now you could just have a walkthrough. Right. What the heck happened?
Tickets.
Did he miss?
Next.
That wasn't a very logical.
I don't understand. Okay. I didn't click exactly on the step. Okay.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
That wasn't a very...
Yeah. Right. Let's save again.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
All silent cry the noble boulders. So, this one, you must ascend.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
I wish this had a copy of the map of the catacombs in there. That would be great. And this is nothing, by the way, compared to another game we'll be playing soon. Finally.
Alexander finds himself, finally, at the top of the cliffs. Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
We made it.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight. You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush. See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind.
Is that what they...
Try some.
We're going to see. And we're gonna just blow past this lady.
All right then. Stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You...
How odd. The old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Perhaps those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
Look, an intruder. Ho! How did you get up here, human?
I climbed.
Climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the Cliffs of Logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not
I
be
bet
by
you
a
did.
human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
Oh.
With what trickery did you master the Cliffs of Logic and reach the city of the Winged Ones?
My brain.
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
The Cliffs of Logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the Cliffs of Logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the Cliffs of Logic will defeat the Minotaur.
It was pretty easy.
The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then.
Meat and popcorn.
Who shall I obey in regards to your fate? The Oracle or the Crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there
I'm glad you
should
think
serve
so.
both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
I am ready.
I climbed
Very
cliffs.
well. My guards will take you there now. You seem courageous enough, but the catacombs will determine how brave you really are.
Now, we're gonna see if I can't do this without a map.
Why did you tell Lord Azure you were ready and willing to face the catacombs? No one is ever ready, and only a fool could be willing.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see.
It's just a Minotaur. You can fly.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
Okay. Bye, friendo. Also,
The catacomb's entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
okay, doke. Also, I want everyone to know I'm being challenged tonight. Someone is challenging me that I can keep my mouth, or I won't say anything about something. I won't spill the beans about something. But I'm thinking I kind of might.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Whoops. And
Tickets up. Next.
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your...
Actually, no, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Wait.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Yeah, I wonder, Tech. I feel like I should have been back at the... Oh, I was just about to say that.
As he walks through the door...
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Don't just wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm being challenged.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
That was the wrong one.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and you're out. Alexander feels the...
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes. Alexander...
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Tickets. Oh.
I feel like Tech wants me to really say...
3
But I'm
spikes
keeping
and
a
you're
secret.
out.
And I kind of want to. Just to prove him wrong. Damn it.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Mini popcorn.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and...
That one. That one. That one.
Alexander feels
Oh,
the...
shit.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and you're...
Tech doesn't think I can do it.
Alexander feels the tile he...
Uh-oh.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and you're out. Alexander feels the tile...
Uh-oh.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spike...
Are you laughing at my poor attempts or the fact that I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say?
Alexander feels the tile he's standing...
Uh-oh.
Bitch.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and you're out. Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
You'd think I remember.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and you're out.
Yeah, you're laughing at stuff.
Alexander feels...
Uh-oh.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
There's only one other option.
3 spikes.
Shut up.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift
What I
beneath...
meant to click on.
Tickets.
Welcome in, Taylor. How was that lurk?
3
You know what? If I can get past this room, I'll say what I've been hiding from everybody. Look at that. Shit, now I have to say it. So, there's a secret I've been hiding. Back. Hey!
Ah, you were a human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast.
Wait a minute.
Did my father send you here to save me?
I've never seen this before.
Yes, he did, but how did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I've
Yes.
discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me and we'll both be saved.
Guys, did I just save? I don't remember. Did I just save? Save real quick. I mean, it's obviously a trap. Secret, huh? There is a secret. Yeah, okay.
That's odd. Where did she... Go!
Ah-ha. So yeah, there's a secret. Tech's been bothering me about it.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Don't just wonder, Alex.
Slightly. Oh, son of a bitch.
Go!
So yeah, there's a secret. There's been a secret. Kind of.
Tickets. Oh.
I mean, it's been out in the open, but no one's
Don't just
figured it
want-
out. But yes, I am. Howdy. I need this.
Alexander takes the...
No. I'm not too drunk. So, you all know I have a boyfriend. After the whole everything. And, he's been bugging me
Alexander
tonight.
finds 2 coins on the skeleton's
Because he thinks I
eyes.
won't say what I'm gonna say.
He takes the old
He
coins.
says I won't. He thinks I won't say it. But yeah. I'll announce it. So yeah. Nick and I are dating. And we have been for a while. There you go.
It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down. In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught between 2 cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck.
And no, he didn't pay his way in.
The trap is
I have to
sprung.
make sure that's good and clear. That was mentioned before. No, he did not pay There. Did I grab the coins? I did grab the. Also, hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, it's dead end. But we're gonna. So yeah. He did not pay his way in. That was something that was mentioned previously by someone else.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall
Yeah.
on the wall.
He
It
is the
seems to
secret.
shudder in revulsion at the mere touch of the cold stone. Alexander takes the hole in the wall off the wall.
Oh wait, no, I wanted you to look at it.
Alexander puts the... It seems to shudder in revulsion.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees nothing of
Who's
interest.
Chandler being? Nothing. Ah, come on.
The walls...
No, get the thing.
Alexander...
And I feel, hold on, I feel like he's been doing this lately to goad me into it. He's an ass like that. Fuck off.
Sounds! A trap floor!
So there, it's out in the open, even though... Oh.
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is
Did
dark.
not what?
Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
Goad me into it? You kinda did.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
And I don't think a lot of people heard that. I don't know, should I make a huge announcement about it? Cuz he said I wouldn't do that either. I'm kind of mad at him. Follow you, bat. Walk me over. Feel like you're fucking me over, bat. Are you though?
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Go for it. I mean, because I'm tired of hiding things. I don't want to hide things anymore. Yeah, I might make an announcement. I don't want to hide things anymore. Okay, Rhett says let's go this way.
Alexander does not see anything unusual about or under that tapestry, and the tapestry itself is much too heavy to take.
Damn it. Gotta map this out. And, gotta Needs a bit to drink. No. No, Tug's still gonna be his, techie self.
Alexander hears the sound. The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
Okay.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall.
But I want everyone to
The hole
know.
in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
I bought it through GOG.com. Also, welcome in, Sierra. No, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Alexander,
Look at
the
it.
hole in- Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
No. Okay. I was about to say.
Aha! Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair.
Welcome in, Sierra.
At least Alexander
I
now
bought this
knows
through
the lair
GOG.
exists
You get 3 games at a
somewhere in the
time.
maze on the other side of this wall.
It's running through Scum.
While
Oh, bye,
Alexander
hole in the wall.
contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it. Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
Yeah. I know. It was dork. But yeah, no, you can still be your techie self. Cause, especially because I don't think anyone was in here to actually hear them. Yes, GOG.com. You have to pay for it,
Alexander
but
hears a low growling, so
I mean,
faint
it's
as
worth
to
it.
seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
because these games are great. I think I got everything in. I got the shield and I got the coins. And I drank poteen, so I've got that weird, like, drunk clarity. So. Yep. We're gonna save right here. The dart. Elthish, you in here? Lackey, you in
This
here?
tapestry looks familiar.
You saw it.
Now let's see.
Nine,
I
you
don't
in
feel
here?
anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
I beg of you, please don't hurt me!
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
He might be lurking.
Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything,
It's so great. I love this series.
Help me!
We're playing them all in order. Even 8.
Enter my lair.
And then we're gonna end with the remake
you to
of
release
the
your captive or
I
suffer
forget
the
who made it.
consequences.
But the latest one.
Never. You die, human.
as the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away.
I will.
Until he can back away no
Especially
more.
since Tech said I couldn't. Or he didn't think I could do it. Challenge me.
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Look here, you bully. Nice, bright red.
Red. Now you die.
Okay. Whee!
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow.
Of course not. Sorry, let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Why didn't she use it on the Minotaur?
All right, I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
I remember her being a lot
very
prettier.
generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
The secret eating at you, Taylor?
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a
Not
mere
very many
human.
people knew.
So much for your superior intellect.
Yes, milady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
I honestly don't remember why I wanted to keep it such a secret.
I see you have proven
Other than
yourself
they would think the wrong
hero of
idea.
the prophecy. Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life, so I thank you. I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacomb.
You are welcome.
It means much to our people. We have already begun the process
Sure.
of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the city of the Winged Ones and
It
never
honestly
return.
wouldn't. Like, I've been
I
like,
don't know who you
maybe
are
I'll let
or
it
what you want
slip.
here, but I will not disobey
But
my
Tech was like,
crown
nah, you
further.
won't do it. I was like, oh, really?
I thank you,
Won't,
Lord
huh?
Azula. I will respect your wishes.
Yeah. I mean, I
Hail
am.
to
He
thee,
probably
great
hates it all.
Oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
Defeated the Minotaur in his lair.
This is pretty.
So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young
I'm
seeker.
sorry.
What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, Great Oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see. I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set
But
amidst
either way,
bitter thorns.
Tech is still gonna be Tech.
It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
I think he hates that
Who
I
must I
actually
fight?
did it. So, I don't know.
Darkness surrounds your adversary.
I can't tell if he wanted me to do it on
preventing me
purpose.
from seeing
Like, goaded me into it.
I can only make out the shape of
Or he
a
likes playing it up. Can't tell.
But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a Dangerous game of hide and seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is
Don't
more
challenge
than
me,
one
bitch.
way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
Yeah.
Where else do you see mighty oracle?
I might drop the bombshell tomorrow.
Oh,
I don't know if it
for
was
such
about.
pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge.
We have to go to the underworld. I know.
This could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual
What you gonna do about it now?
form. Yet this is only one possible path to
Time.
your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like their island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this. It is water from the
I did,
sacred
but I don't
pool.
think anyone was actually in here to listen. Or if they were, they weren't paying attention.
Go with you.
Thank you,
Or
great
also, they just unfollowed. Thank you. All right.
The small vial contains the oracle's sacred water. The water has a crystalline appearance.
I feel like anything I'm doing now is just completely moot. Shut up. I feel like anything that I do in game now. Does that I love the underworld scene. That's my favorite. So yeah, sorry, Sierra. You came at a weird time. I kind of dropped a bombshell on everybody. But we'll keep playing. Even though kind of everything else now is moot because of that. Okay, so I have to get to the underworld. I have to remember, try to remember. I mean, the hints have been there. Hex tried to sidle them. But the hints have been there. And the hints have been getting stronger and stronger.
Alexander pulls out his...
Alright, so we're done for the moment. The Isle of the Mist, okay. Alright, actually, what do we have? What do we have? We do need to go to the underworld. I mean, and I have control over his descendants. I mean, possible descendants. I don't know. That's not completely decided yet. All right, just watching and remembering. It's such a, and I'm having trouble. I'm dealing with all this now, so I don't quite. Okay, I do remember something I do need to do. All right, I got you.
Alexander pulls out...
Woody! Oh boy, you came in at a time.
Alexander
How
feels
are
a
ya?
strange pulling sensation.
Did I? I feel like it's still kind of like, people are like, huh? Oof indeed. Tasty. My fingers are drunk. I feel like people are kind of like questioning still. They're like, is that what I'm understanding? I have to.
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case. The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
I told him he could chase them.
Forward to step onto the gazebo. But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked.
I forget about that part. Do I have anything? I do.
The dagger isn't strong enough to cut through the magical hedges.
Well, fine. What else do I have? I honestly don't remember. I need clippers. Alright, well, at least we got past that guy. Woody, you came in at a weird time. I dropped, one hell of a bombshell.
Alexander.
Alright, I'm gonna
Alexander
go here. I'm gonna save. I've got Discord pulled up over there, that's why I keep looking. I would like a hint, because it's been a minute since I played this, and my brain's kind of all over the place right now.
From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
So we'll just go west.
From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
I'll take that.
Alexander takes the scythe. Alexander can think of less desirable things to carry around than that animal skull, but not many. He decides to leave it alone.
Kinda. Okay, it's not gonna let me go that side. Actually, maybe.
The way north is blocked by impenetrable forest.
Okay. Yep.
From the east.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here because this is a bad spot.
Alexander.
We gotta go.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
So Woody, since you're here and you just missed it, the bombshell I dropped.
Alexander walks forward, but the rose hedges on
These are good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. It's been a minute since I've seen you.
Alexander wheels. The
so
leaves fly as Alexander tries to cut the branches faster
I let
than they
loose
can grow
a
back
pretty
together.
big bombshell.
He sees light.
The secret guy.
He's through.
That was tough. Oh, you're less cute than I remember.
My name is Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
Tech didn't think I would actually say it tonight. And I shut him up.
Accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
Tech and I are dating.
You must be a prince then. I know the nature of princes all too well. This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Well, for the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha!
He hates
I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it.
Great.
I do
once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens.
You sound like the
But I
Wazir.
wrangled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
Surely there is a way off this
Yep.
island.
Oh, sure.
That was him.
You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers
I don't think I actually
in
said who
lo
it was.
these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join me in this dire life. By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave. A slave as beastly as I am. You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible.
I
There
got a
must be
couple
some way
hours.
to break the enchantment.
No, you can't be on
Spells
straight.
always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life, willingly.
I don't know.
Take another look at me.
Like everyone in my Discord didn't know, so you're not the last.
Terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Casima's sake.
Truly?
That it is.
How determined of you.
95, I believe?
I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand.
Well, maybe 94.
However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... If you think...
Also,
you have
welcome in
found a
Strength. It's been a minute.
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short. Count the minutes on your fingers while your fingers you have, pretty prince. Your master will await you.
Alright, so we got a couple hours to find him a pretty lady. Otherwise we turn to a beast. Wait, this was 1992? No way. There is no way this was 92. Whoa, what am I doing? Christ. I know.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Strength setting in my Twitch channel. What?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
No. But like I said, tech is still tech. I'm still me. Damn. That's insane. I was 3 years old. Hi, lady. Oops. I'm on a time limit. We need to get moving.
To a stranger, especially a tall, handsome one such as Alexander.
Shit, I forgot a rose. I'm gonna die.
Excuse me, maid, but I have someone I'd like to tell
Shut
you.
up, Taylor.
Please, sir. I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
There, Tag. There's your blonde. Son of a nugget.
There's no reason to use that. Alexander pulls out.
Got to get a damn
Alexander
rose. That's gonna kill me, I think. Damn. I don't know when my grandma played this. I just remember seeing this one a lot. This one was one of my favorites. Been good. Strength, how have you been?
The maze of hedges. The maze of hedges. The maze.
Wait, where are the roses? Ah.
Alexander takes a
Rose. I'm so excited. I get tomorrow off.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Yeah, that does suck.
Alexander feels.
But at least you're surviving. That's a plus. Quick, run! Yeah, you told me about that one. I have yet to play it.
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward.
Oh,
but
I do.
I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as she fights between her distrust of him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
There are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger. Thank you for the rose.
Oh, he'll be doing the hot tub one. Don't worry.
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl.
I mean, if Birdcage is gonna do one, you're gonna do one.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest.
Nice.
The path crosses 3 magic blockades, set to keep all visitors away. At the center lives a
Nice.
tremendous beast.
I don't know
Magic
if there's a way to. I
How
don't think
exciting.
Dog
What
has
kind
that.
of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magic.
Do it, Taylor. Do it.
Enchanted. Beast was once a prince, but a witch trapped him in the form of a beast and set him on the island. There
Oh, does
he
it?
lives
Okay.
In a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible. Imagine how lonely he must be.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it? Oh, I have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious, but who would not be?
He really exists?
I'm really hungry.
Oh, how it breaks my
Hey.
heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort
Yeah, please
in a
do.
kind
Please
face.
do.
Do you not think it's so?
Oh, I think it's so. I very much think it's so.
Please go.
You
Please
would
go so
not
I don't
be
turn into a
afraid of him?
beast.
Afraid? Maybe at first. But how silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could
I
take
haven't
you
had
there.
TGI Friday in
fact,
I don't even.
I would owe
I
you
couldn't
my
even tell
life
you how long.
if you
Probably at
would
least
go.
10 years.
If you truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here? Oh, I have always dreamt of
Definitely
leaving,
not since I
but to
moved here.
actually go. This is the only home I have ever known.
Home is a hard place to leave, even if you're unhappy there.
But I will go. If I can help him, I must go.
Alright. Go help your beastie.
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
You can say it.
Then take this ring. It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Why, it's the most beautiful
Kinda yes
thing
and no.
I've ever seen. Thank you, Clara.
same house, different room.
Where do you think you're going?
For now.
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly needs me.
You need me!
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes,
I'm snacky
my
now.
spirit soars.
Makes me frothy.
The enchantment!
Ew.
It is broken!
You're worse
I
now.
am pleased to have served you, my lord.
Yeah, she
Do
got a
you
rag.
still wish me to stay?
What?
Very pixely rag.
Speak not such nonsense, beauty. Do you think that I learned nothing of true love during my
I
time
am
here?
so snacky now that
You are my queen.
everything's out in the open.
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
How well it suits your noble heart.
Alexander,
Moist and frosty
how can I
pixels.
ever repay you?
Yick.
I have nothing to offer except my gratitude. But
Sorry.
please, take these old clothes. Perhaps you'll find someone in need during your travels.
You have already repaid me
Oh
by
boy,
your
I don't.
example of
Oh,
courage,
I know.
Beauty, and by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her with your life. We're all beasts without the redeeming humanity of love. And to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
I don't remember who
Come,
that
beauty.
is. Oh, no,
Let
no,
me
no.
take you
Okay,
home.
no, I do. Never mind. Yeah, something like that. I do remember.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose
I
from
need
the
a
rose
second
hedges.
one. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to remember what else I need to do. What do I have? I still need to go to the underworld. I'm not quite there yet. I did not get a skull. Actually. Hmm. Salt water, sacred vial, falling water. I need to cheap up. Strump. Hmm. Hmm. Can't go back. I can't go there yet. Can't do this one yet. What are y'all even doing? Talk about humping and slumping and jumping and bumping.
Speaking.
No. All right, let's go back to the Isle of
Alexander.
Wonder. He just really likes the word hump.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Kind of weird to it's out in the open just to this small group of people. Because I don't think people have put it together in Discord.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush. dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
And oh, they love to say it every time. Okay, the magic paint spell I don't need yet.
There's a small bottle on the coffee table. It bears a label that reads, "Drink me." Alexander picks up the bottle.
Oh boy. Alright, I need a teapot. I'm trying to remember where you get the teapot. Dog does the same thing with the manuals. I just so happen to have one for my grandma, so. Falling water. I have the sacred I have the sacred water. I know where to get the salt water. The falling water, though.
Alexander, the other baby.
They're upset now.
Why would Alexander...
No, it wouldn't be that. Oh, wow.
Alexander... Apparently the dog...
Teapot. Teapot. You get the teapot. Yeah. You throw the tomato into the swamp, and that's how you get the swamp ooze. Which, I mean, if...
Yuck. Alexander does...
Oh.
What do you think you're doing? You startled
Alrighty, well, thank you for hanging out.
I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp sludge!
He's right, you know. But he could
heard
be
it.
a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very
But
pleasant
yeah, thank you
stick
so
in the
much for
mud.
hanging out tonight.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Loud.
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
There it is. Damn.
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
She did not! That is absolutely not true!
So he thinks.
He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He tried to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly.
Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log and must be content with my lot.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up!
You see how he is?
Well, you want this? Help. Here you go.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! Hey! What are you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this!
No! Not into the swamp!
Alrighty.
Hey, okay. I give up. Geez, sorry.
Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry.
You mean it? Really? Brother.
Brother.
I'm sorry I've ruined your night.
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them. If Alexander tried to pick up the swamp ooze with his hands, it would only slip through his fingers. Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
Starting to get sleepy. What? You're not? Now that I've gone and given away the secret.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Actually, I probably have to call it good here soon. Of course. Okay, so Isle of the Beast, we're done. Trying to think. Yeah, we don't need anything else there. So I have to go back to Sacred Mountain.
Alexander.
I think I guess that was Isle of the Should over. Hi, Sing Sing.
The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me." That's rather forward of it.
Almost save. Drink me.
Alexander decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink me" to see what happens.
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Suddenly, his vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
Okay. I remember what you do now. I remember
Then
what you do with
beats
that.
no more. Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong.
No! We've died!
His chest heaves like that of a newborn. His vision clears, and Alexander feels fine.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
Sounds! Is it still full?
The little bottle contains some sort of potion.
Okay. Even so. Just in case. Okay, so... Alright, I know what to do with this. I don't remember. Nope, I know what to do with that. Oh boy. I'm drawing a blank as to what to do next. Don't remember where to get the teapot.
Old lamps for new.
Yeah. Oh boy. I need a teapot. I don't remember where to get it. We're just gonna go see Ollie.
Hello?
You got a teapot?
Now.
Teapot?
How fair?
Quite well, thank you. I just finished a wonderful book on geological rock formations. Fascinating.
Oh. I don't have to go back to the Ferryman, right? I don't think so.
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
Yeah, teapot.
How goes it, Alexander?
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
Yeah, teapot.
Tell me more about Princess Cassima.
Ah, such a beautiful child, and so pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen, they served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Thank you.
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
What else can you tell me?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
What else can you tell?
The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. If you ever get to see them, that is.
What else can you...
The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built,
What else?
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world, and that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism that sucks life from this world to the next. Of course, that's just silly talk.
What else?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot.
Okay. You can help me.
Well...
Thank you.
You're always...
Okay. They're just... oops.
There's no... Alexander... Alexander...
Oh, they're waiting on me.
Great gods! Did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
That's
He
King
is an
Graham.
intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him!
Don't grab me.
Not again. Look,
Again.
I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
Whee!
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place. But as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
King Graham, you're my father.
Archdruid. Now what has Alexander wandered into?
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage. And the cage is swung out over the bonfire.
Oh, we get to roast alive
Alexander
now.
starts to feel a little warm.
Nothing I can do
The
either.
bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
It's getting toasty.
Alexander is getting really hot. Mercifully, Alexander passes out from the heat before the first tongues of flame ignite the wicker.
And dead. Whoops.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Feeling hot and sweaty? Try a shower.
Alright, so there's not a teapot. Oop. The only other
Alexander-
place I can think of is the Isle of the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander.
I really don't remember. Sarah, if you're still in here, you got a hint? I am drawing a blank. Need the teapot, but I don't remember where you get it.
Alexander.
And this being like Wonderland-esque. Oh, hold on. I feel like I've already looked at.
Alexander.
Yeah. Remember.
Alexander.
We're gonna go. We'll just hit all the islands. If we hit all the islands and I still can't remember, we'll call it a night and pick it up on. Because I feel, from what I remember, we're what, a good halfway through by now. That's the falling water.
The fountain water is cool and clear. Alexander.
Thank you.
The lamp is not red. The lamp.
I need the baby's tears. That's right. That is exactly right. Thank you, C.
Alexander. Alexander. Alexander.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Alexander.
The babies?
The other babies. That baby has...
Nope.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears.
Okay. Got baby tears. Let's go find some falling water. Wait, is that the way it goes?
There's no...
Rain, sacred water. Okay, sacred water, then falling water.
Alexander pours...
Yeah.
Alexander.
Thank you. I was going crazy because I was like,
Alexander.
Where do you get the teapot? Also super excited. Alright. Get some falling water.
Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim with the fountain water.
Are you going crazy because you couldn't remember, or you just hate this?
There's no reason. There's no reason.
There's plenty of reason.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters three have I for tea, brew a tempest now for me.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
Alright, now let's go hang out with the druids. I'm gonna save first. Just in case. Alibis.
Alexander feels a
We're gonna do this and we're gonna call it good because I'm exhausted.
Great gods, did you see that? The man
Welcome
just
in, David
appeared from
Alexander.
nowhere.
We've been saying your name a lot in
Perhaps he
here.
was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
At least half of your name.
He is an intruder.
Welcome in.
No matter how he got here. Grab him.
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
You're King Graham.
Uh-oh. Archdruid. Now what has Alexander wandered into?
I've also heard that.
This must be
I'm
the
curious.
foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
That'd be cool if they did like one more King's Quest.
Princess.
There's an ancient druid saying,
Or at least
"A
helped
man
out with
who
another
would
King's
save others
Quest.
must first save himself."
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
Alright, now let's see what happens.
And the cage is swung out over the bonfire. Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
Getting toasty.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage.
Oh no!
Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames.
Not what I thought we used
The
these
flame is
for.
extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long. The heat and movement must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around.
Jiggly.
Egad, something's really percolating. The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling. Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
I always loved that part as a kid. I was like, that was so cool.
That man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down!
Later, after a short but furious thunderstorm.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wizir Alhazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one. Unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The Oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the Realm of the Dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the Realm of the Dead? You're mad!
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself
Did his
killed
kitty cat
will
eyes
hardly
blink
help
too?
the princess.
I don't like that for a second.
But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago. I have only heard of one who tried it. A young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies
It did!
to the
I saw
human
that.
world to feed on certain noxious plants.
That kitty cat's just
Those
hanging out on his
unfortunate
head.
enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow, the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
Head kitty cat blinks.
Blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain.
Maybe he's leeching off the
Lord
guy.
of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is and mateless, robbed of sleep
robbed of movement, robbed of companionship.
I got that.
It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
Okay. I do believe it. Okay, first off, we'll say... Here we go. I want to say they've got a skull I can take. I don't remember where you get the skull. Hopefully it's not in the catacomb.
Alexander can...
Either way, we're gonna call it good tonight because we're just gonna stop here. I just saved. All right. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. This was
taking
super
off
fun.
your adventurer's cap.
Yes. This was super fun. I'm exhausted. But I will be back on Saturday to probably finish this up. Since these next couple ones are this one and the next one are probably going to take 2 at least to finish, and then we'll see about that 8th one. We'll see. But thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I will catch y'all on Saturday. So yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all's week, and I will see y'all then. Thanks and bye.